Why, hello there. I'm CordellPrime and I'm bringing you a tour review on Transformers Universe Ultra Class Silverbolt. Now, a little bio on Silverbolt. He, along with the other arialbots, were created by Wheeljack, which they were basically going to be used to help combat the Decepticons, because, you know, Decepticons can fly, Autobots cannot. So, Silverbolt is the leader of the arialbots. And strangely enough, his alt mode is a plane. He's the leader of a bunch of flying robots. Yet he has a fear of heights. Silverbolt, who is a plane and leader of the arialbots who can fly, is afraid of heights. It's pretty strange. And even weirder, even stranger, that's the exact reason that Optimus Prime made him the leader of the arialbots. Because it gives him something to focus him away from his fear of heights. To a degree, makes sense. And with that done, let's get on to the figure. This is the Ultra Class version, and you can see this guy is big. I mean, I'm as far back as I can get, and I still can't fit this guy in full frame. Now, in his alt mode, he is... I'm actually not sure what exact plane he is. It looks a lot like a Concorde to me, so I'm going to just say it's a Concorde. He does have some decent detailing, like you can see all this molded detail going out through the whole plane mode. And this guy is decked out in silver accents. You got silver accents here along the wings, got them here. You got a whole whack of silver back here. You can see it right there. And even here on the stabilizer fins. On the inside of them, you can see on this one. Now, these, you're supposed to, according to the instructions, leave these straight up. I kind of like them more angled. I kind of like the way that looks a bit better, as opposed to just straight up. Kind of makes it look cooler. This guy does have some smaller details too, like here on the wing. You've got what looks like an Air Force symbol with the Autobot symbol, Autobot logo, whatever, there in the middle, with 25 there in the middle. And we all know what that's hinting at. If you don't, you've been living under a rock for the past, I don't know, 2 years. Got that on the other wing too. You also have, right here, you got Bolt 25. Of course, Bolt 25 on both sides. And yeah, you got those. And with this being Ultra Class, he's got lights and sounds. So I'm actually going to kill my light here. You've got this button right here, that when you push it, you're going to get sounds. Starting with the lights. Back here you see the thrusters light up. You see those light up. Nothing lights up for that one. So once again, these light up. These light up. No light up sounds for this noise. And as for the sounds, you got what sounds like his engine starting up, you know, like he's starting up, he's getting ready to fly. That's for the machine gun he's got here for shooting at Decepticons. Yes, this is a firing missile, I'll get to that in a bit. And of course, I guess that's him in the air flying around. Yeah, so they're okay, I mean, they threw him in, so yeah. Robot Kibble-wise, it's everything. It's the legs, the body, the arms, the head. It's all there. There is no disguising in the vehicle mode whatsoever. I mean, you might as well just have his full robot there just under the jet. Actually, that's practically what it is. Whew. Yeah. He does have landing gear, which do have actual rolling wheels, so he rolls pretty well. Get him on the right surface, he'll roll pretty well. So I guess we can transform him. First thing you want to do is flip up the landing gear. Remove the gun. You don't have to, but you can anyway. Take these stabilizer fins, fold those down. Fold this back up. And you can see there's a little hook right there, little thing there. Hook them right in. Disconnect the arms. Bring down the legs. Straight rotate the legs so now the front is, well, facing front. Fold up the foot, fold the heel back, like that. Fold up the foot, fold the heel back. Now we can stand. Rotate his arms so they're facing the right way. His hands just flip out like that. His hands just flip out like that. And finally, this is a really awkward part. Put your thumb on his crotch, and here's what you're going to get. His head comes up, he gets shorter, and as you heard, you get the transformation sound, and his eyes light up. So, and yes, when you pull it down, you get that, and try to show you the light up in his eyes. There you go. And here you have Universe Silverbolt in his robot mode. And like I said, this guy is really big. For articulation, the head can rotate left to right. It can't really go 360 because, well, the wire's in it and kind of gets stuck back here. The arms, I'm going to go up so you can see it better. Can rotate about that far up. This whole piece hinders it. Then go in and out there. He rotates at the bicep. He has ratchet joints. He bends at the elbow. The wrist does nothing. Legs, forward. Slight back motion. In and out. Rotates at the thigh. He bends at the knee, and the foot pivots downward. Can't really pivot upward. So, yeah. There you go. That's articulation. Head sculpt. Come on. Now you can focus. There we go. His head is very G1 style. It does look a fair bit like Silverbolt from the cartoon. It's okay. Got the nice gold detail up there, silver painted face. His eyes glow green, as you've seen. It's a decent head. It's okay. And this gets you to see all the other little intricate details going throughout his body. Crotch. No one wants... That's crotch alert. But you can see in the legs, too. He's got all this really cool molded details that really speak to the character. They really help the toy in a way. Alright, accessory-wise, yeah, I'll show that in a bit. He's got his gun. It's a simple gun. I mean, as you've seen, it can peg into his back via peg and slot. Hole and slot. Peg and tab. They get in there, and there you go. You can store it on his back if you want. It's a pretty nice looking gun. Mine does have a little paint blemish down there, but it's no big deal. Got the silver accents here, wing design. The barrel's molded to look like a Gatling gun. Pretty good, pretty good. The old standard peg on the gun, hole in the hand, and slide him in. And there you go, now he's got his gun. And it does have the whole spring-loaded missile gimmick. There's a lot of power behind it. I mean, that one almost fell off the desk. Almost. But, yeah, so you can stick it in his hand. The only problem is the sounds. He still has the sounds here. Push this button, because you can see it connects with the other one. You get... And yes, the longer you hold that button down, the longer the sound's going to go. But that sounds like a machine gun. I mean, the gun looks like a machine gun, but then you got the firing missile. Like I said, a lot of spring power in that one. Missile, just reddish, light reddish plastic. Nothing really special. Okay, that's really it for Silverbolt's robot mode, and since his transformation is as simple as it is, let's bring him back, huh? First, pull his legs down so we can get rid of his head. Then you get the transformation sound. Fold the feet down. Push the heels in the bottom of the feet. Bring the arms up so that they're out of the way. Rotate the legs. Bring Rotate the, bring the leg up. Get them in the right position, so there you go. Hands. Unclip. Untab, fold under, untab, flip under. Rotate so that this tab is facing downward. Peg it into place. Tabs facing downward toward the wings, peg it in place. Unhook this piece. Bring it down, clip it in. Flip down the landing gear. Peg the gun in if you want, the same way I showed you before. My camera is getting blurry, I know. It's just the way it does things. And here you go. Silverbolt back in his plane mode. Minus these flipped up, but there we go. One thing I forgot to mention at first, he's got a rubber nose cone. If you can see that, my camera should be picking it up. It's off color with the rest of them, and it's right rubbery. It's a rubber nose cone. Why they gave him that, I don't know. I mean, his transformation doesn't involve this sliding through like G1 Starscream or anything like that. It's just rubber. I have no clue. If anyone knows, let me know. And there you go. And that's it for Silverbolt. Now, in conclusion, I love this toy. I love the way he looks. His, yes, the kibble is a bit bad on the vehicle mode. I mean, it's practically the whole robot, but once you look past that, it's a great toy. I mean, the transformation is extremely simple. The only way you can get any simpler than his is to actually get a G1 toy, is to get the G1s. And with the lights and sounds, you can't go wrong. It's great for your kids, great for you collectors. Pick them up. Great toy. So I hope you enjoyed this review. See you next time, everybody.